Hello there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. I'm your host, Eric Key, and this is episode number 61 of the Marketing SOS Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if this happens to be your first episode, so far on the show for 61 episodes, it's been me taking questions from listeners just like you with their marketing or business-related questions, and me doing my very best to help them. It's just something I love doing. But that being said, the show is going to be changing here in the near future. I'm going to start bringing on guests with expertise beyond mine or in niche areas of marketing that can help you. They provide further insights. So that's something that's coming up in the very near future. So look for that soon. But for now, it's still just me and you and whatever listener questions we got coming in. And this week's question from Ron reminds me of how some people view marketing. Now, Ron's question didn't allude to this, but it got things going in my mind a little bit about how marketing might be easy. Now, yeah, in certain instances, marketing can be super easy if the stars align properly. But sometimes, you've worked really hard at getting one thing working properly. You've learned a lot about it, and hey, it works, but you're still not seeing the results you want. So what do? How do you fix that? Well, there's always something to improve, isn't there? So let's hear from Ron just after this. So Ron writes, "Hi Eric, I'm a partner at a small new company that trains private investigators. We have a full online intro course and a distance ed type course, that's distance education. We also teach in person. I have good ROI, return on investment, when giving away free content. We have an in-depth sample course. About 10% of people who take it purchase our intro-level online course. We're also the only company that trains PIs in practical methods. The other companies just show students James Bond type stuff, not real PI training. This becomes obvious when someone looks at our free content. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of people taking the free course. They're usually people I know personally from LinkedIn. We're decent at marketing, but still have difficulty giving away the course. I think the sample course is good. I have not had a poor review of it yet, and I've been making and selling PI courses since 2015 at a different company. Are there any methods for giving away the sample course that you think I have not thought of? Ron." Well, Ron, 10% conversion is a fantastic conversion rate for you to go from free content to paid content. The only thing I'm wondering here is maybe your assumptions are a little faulty. It seems like most of the people are from LinkedIn, so they already know you. They already have a personal or at least a business relationship with you, and they may already trust you. You may be a trusted source, which is why they're taking the course from you. Yeah, you mentioned you're good at marketing, but perhaps it's maybe not as simple. If those people that you're now trying to market to don't have that same affinity with you or trust in you, maybe that's not why they're not taking the course. They don't have that same relationship, that same baseline. So maybe you can get them there, or it's time to tweak your strategy. So there is a bit of information missing here, so I'm going to try to read between the lines. Aside from what I just said, if we take things as they are, you have a problem getting people to take your course, but you do say you're decent at marketing. So where does the problem lie? Are you having trouble getting people to the website? Or are you having trouble converting them into students once they are there? If you're having trouble getting traffic in general, your best bet will likely be Google or search engine ads targeting people looking for this material. You mentioned having some success on LinkedIn. Why not see what those students have in common? Employers, job titles, etc., and try to run ads targeting that similar audience, perhaps on LinkedIn, unless it's just, like we mentioned before, they're just from your network, people you know. Now, there may actually even be PI groups on Facebook or people with interest in PI-related subjects that you can target ads to. Now, while search engine optimization, that's the process of optimizing your site to be read by search engines, so when people are searching for content or using keywords that you're trying to compete on, they're going to land on your site or be presented with your site in search results. So while SEO isn't an immediate lever to get traffic, it's one you should be investing in for the future. If the other scenario is true, that you are great with traffic but no one is signing up for the course, it is time to explore your landing page. Can you tweak your landing page to better convert your traffic? Better copy, less options, better explanations of value. Perhaps shoot a short video explainer for the landing page. Look at the steps in the process to get someone to sign up and see if you can simplify things. If you find you are still struggling to get people to take your free course, perhaps it is the wrong offer at this point in your customer's life cycle. Maybe they're just looking for information and they don't want to invest in a free course or jump into a course. Maybe develop a lead magnet, which is like an ebook, a white paper, a checklist, some sort of digital asset that you will give them in exchange for their email address. Once you have their address, you can send them emails to further establish your credibility like those people on LinkedIn already believe and the value you're offering them and eventually push them towards that free course. I do see you needing to play with each of these aspects of your marketing funnel, perfect attracting the right audience, put the right freebie or product in front of them, and nurture your relationship with each customer, provide them value, and push them towards your paid courses. Now, one last thing, Ron. This may be a strange thought, but typically, from my experience, people don't finish free courses. In fact, people may not even sign up for a free course. Yes, they may sign up and think it's great that they have it, but life gets in the way. It's free, right? They can always come back to it. They didn't lose any skin by taking this free course, so they forget about it. They drift away. That's why sometimes maybe this free course may not be the best option. Now, I know it's free, but maybe you should charge a small fee for it. Why is that? People get free content all day. It's usually low value content. So they don't value it. They don't see the value in it because it has a low price point. Perhaps if you give them a small price point and they purchase it, they'll be more likely to actually engage with it or actually take the course. That's just food for thought. Your question was very broad, so there's not a lot of detail in it, but it's something to think about. You could even run ads to the free one and run ads to your paid course and see which one gets more signups. That way, maybe you'll have a better barometer of which way your audience is looking to go. So Ron, thank you so much for the question. It's an interesting one, but I do think you may be a little bit clouded in your judgment in terms of people on LinkedIn that you already know are happy to take the course. Yeah, that's one audience, but you gotta get the people that don't know you. So it's a brand new ballgame, my friend. And I think that's an interesting point that everyone can kind of take from this episode is look at the assumptions that you have. Really step back and try to see things from someone else's point of view, maybe an objective third party like myself who isn't in your business, and look at it from that perspective. Or perhaps send me a question or ask a trusted friend or advisor to do the same thing. It's hard to get out of your head and look at your business objectively. But sometimes those assumptions or things you take for granted or the way you feel things just are can really hold you back from seeing the full picture and taking advantage of all the opportunities out there and the money lying on the table waiting for someone to grab it. So that's your action item. Step back and look at your business objectively. And one other action item, if you would be so kind, is the next time you're on your favorite podcast player, drop the Marketing SOS show a review and a rating. It really helps grow the show and allows me to keep doing this week in and week out for you. So I appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. And if you have a question that you would love to get answered here on the Marketing SOS show, drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca. I am eager to help you, happy to help in whatever way I can. And with that, thank you so much for listening again. My name is Eric Yee, and we are out.